Welcome back to Decodiva, where timeless interiors and vintage elegance come alive through cozy inspiration and thoughtful design. Today, we're stepping into the enchanting world of dark academia vintage bedroom corners, spaces filled with shadowy textures, antique treasures, candlelit moods, and intellectual charm that transform ordinary rooms into noble retreats. Imagine curling up beside towering bookshelves, velvet drapes swaying softly near rain-streaked windows, while warm amber lamps cast gentle light across worn leather journals and weathered wood furniture. Dark academia isn't just a decorating style, it's a feeling of mystery, romance, and quiet sophistication rooted in vintage storytelling. Before we begin exploring these moody bedroom corners, don't forget to subscribe to Decodiva, give this video a like, and share your favorite vintage aesthetic in the comments below. Your support helps us continue creating beautiful inspiration for every old soul home lover out there. The heart of any dark academia bedroom corner begins with antique-inspired furniture that feels rich with history and character. Think dark mahogany writing desks, carved oak side tables, tufted leather chairs, and distressed wooden bookcases that carry the beauty of age through every scratch and faded detail. Vintage furniture creates a grounded atmosphere that instantly makes a room feel collected over time rather than recently decorated. Layering these heavier wood tones against soft bedding or faded floral wallpaper creates a balance between scholarly seriousness and romantic comfort. Even a small corner can feel grand when styled with an old brass reading lamp, a stack of weathered books, and a velvet armchair placed beside a narrow window. These details invite slow living, quiet reflection, and the comforting presence of timeless design. Lighting plays one of the most important roles in creating a true dark academia retreat. Instead of bright overhead lights, the atmosphere relies on soft pools of illumination from candles, vintage lamps, fairy lights, and dim sconces that create dramatic shadows throughout the room. Warm amber bulbs reflecting against dark walls and antique mirrors produce a cinematic mood that feels both intellectual and deeply comforting. The gentle flicker of candlelight across stacks of books or lace curtains adds movement and softness that make the space feel alive after sunset. Layered lighting also helps define intimate bedroom corners designed for reading, journaling, or late-night tea rituals. A single lamp beside a velvet chair can instantly turn an empty nook into a poetic sanctuary filled with warmth and mystery. No dark academia corner feels complete without the unmistakable presence of books and scholarly objects. Overflowing shelves, antique dictionaries, handwritten notes, botanical sketches, and old poetry collections bring intellectual romance into every inch of the room. Layering books horizontally and vertically creates a naturally lived-in appearance that feels authentic rather than staged. Pairing them with brass magnifying glasses, quill pens, framed artwork, or vintage globes adds personality while reinforcing the nostalgic academic atmosphere. The beauty of these literary details lies in their imperfections. Yellowed pages, cracked leather bindings, and faded ink marks all contribute to the emotional richness of the space. They remind us that true vintage style embraces history instead of hiding it. Textiles are what soften the darker tones of a dark academia bedroom and transform it into a welcoming retreat. Velvet throws, embroidered cushions, lace curtains, heavy wool blankets, and antique rugs create depth while adding warmth to shadowy corners. Layering fabrics with different textures creates visual richness that feels luxurious without appearing overly polished. Deep burgundy, forest green, charcoal gray, and sepia brown tones work beautifully together to establish a moody palette inspired by historic libraries and old European estates. Even small additions like tasseled pillows, fringed blankets, or linen-covered journals can make a corner feel intimate and collected. These tactile details encourage comfort and relaxation while preserving the refined elegance that defines the dark academia aesthetic. Dark academia interiors become even more enchanting when paired with subtle natural and gothic-inspired elements. Dried flowers, ivy vines, antique candle holders, pressed botanicals, and dark floral arrangements create a hauntingly beautiful atmosphere filled with romantic melancholy. Decorative touches like ornate mirrors, Gothic frames, bust sculptures, and aged portraits bring depth and storytelling into the room. These pieces evoke the feeling of wandering through an old manor house or hidden university library tucked away from the modern world. Candles remain one of the most iconic details within this style because they instantly create intimacy and timeless charm. Whether displayed on stacked books or beside a writing desk, their flickering glow transforms bedroom corners into elegant sanctuaries meant for quiet evenings and introspective moments. Dark academia vintage bedroom corners invite us to slow down, embrace atmosphere, and surround ourselves with objects that feel meaningful and storied. Through shadowy lighting, antique furniture, rich fabrics, and literary treasures, these spaces become more than simple decor, they become personal retreats filled with elegance and imagination. Whether you're redesigning an entire bedroom or simply styling one cozy corner, remember that the magic of dark academia comes from layering textures, history, and emotion together in a way that feels authentic to you. Sometimes the smallest details, a candle, a book, or a faded velvet chair, can completely transform a room's soul. Thank you so much for spending time with Decodiva today. If you enjoyed this journey into dark academia vintage decor, please subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and leave a comment sharing your favorite moody bedroom detail. We can't wait to see you again for more timeless interior inspiration.